Okay, today we're gonna do parallel and perpendicular lines. We're gonna just kind of start on it and talk about their slopes. And then Monday we'll get into a little bit more on it. But let's first talk about it. Okay, parallel lines are two lines that run along beside each other, but they never intersect. Okay? They never intersect, and they're running the same way, same type and everything. They're just right next to each other. So because they never intersect and they run in right beside each other, they have the same slope. Okay? So if the top one, if one of them, the slope is 2, the other one's slope is 2. So if I had y equals 2x plus 3, and this line was y equals 2x minus 4, they would be parallel because they have the same slope. All right? The other type of line, and this is parallel. All right? The other type of line is perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular lines they intersect each other at a 90-degree angle. Okay? They intersect each other at a 90-degree angle. And because they do that, their slopes are going to be the opposite reciprocal. Okay? So if I have, say that this line is, well, it would be a little more angled, but let's just use an example. Y equals 3x minus 4. Then the perpendicular line, the slope's going to be the opposite, so it's going to be a negative, and it's going to be the reciprocal. So what does reciprocal mean? It means to flip it, all right? So like if the slope is 3 or 3 over 1, then the reciprocal would be 1 over 3. And then the opposite would be negative 1 over 3. So this one is going to be negative 1/3 x, and it may have plus 1. Okay? Their slopes are what you're concerned with. The other doesn't matter. The y-intercept doesn't matter. The slope, if one is the opposite reciprocal, then it means they're perpendicular. If they're the same slopes, they're parallel. Okay? All right, so let's see about identifying some of these, okay? All right, let's say that I have the line AB, and from that line we have the point 3, -3, -1, and it goes to 2, 9. All right, and then I have line segment CD, and we have the points -1, -8, and 1, -4. All right, and I want to know, is it parallel, perpendicular, or none? Neither of them. Okay, so what we need to do is to find the slope. And to find the slope of a line, you just need 2 points on that line. So these 2 points are on line AB, so I'm going to find the slope. Y2 minus Y1, so 9 minus -1, so 9 minus -1 is the same thing as 9 plus 1, so that's 10, over 2 minus -3, so 2 minus -3, minus a negative, same thing as plus, so that's going to be 5, And if you simplify that, you're going to get a slope of 2. All right, so let's look at this one. Negative 4 minus negative 8 is going to be 4. If it's minus negative 8, it's 4 plus 8, negative 4 plus 8. And on the bottom, we got 1 minus negative 1. So we're going to have 4 over 2, which is 2. So this case, both of their slopes are 2. So that means that they're parallel. Okay, let's try another one. Let's see if we have line AB has a point 0, negative 4, and 3, negative 6. And then line CD has the points negative 2, negative 3, and 0, 0. All right, so we need to find the slope. So negative 6 minus negative 4 over 3 minus 0. You subtract the y's and subtract the x's. So this will be negative 2 over 3. Okay. All right, let's look at this one. Subtract your y's. 0 minus negative 3. Okay. And 0 minus negative 2 is going to be 3 over 2. Okay, what do we notice about these? They're not the same, so it's not parallel. Is it perpendicular or none? Neither of them. All right, perpendicular, we have to have the opposite. Well, we've got the opposite. One's positive and one's negative, and it has to be the reciprocal. Right? So the reciprocal of 2 over 3 would be 3 over 2. So this is going to be perpendicular. Okay, and if you have a graphing calculator, well, no, you can't do that. You have to have the equation. Let's see. Let's try another. Okay, line AB is negative 2, 4, and 2, 2. Line CD is 0, negative 6, and 2, negative 2. So we find our slopes. The difference in my y's is 2 minus 4. So over difference in my x's, 2 minus negative 2. So it's going to be negative 2 over 4, which is negative. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. I was like, what is that noise out there? Okay, negative 1/2. All right, let's do this one. We got negative 2 minus negative 6, and then 2 minus 0. So this is going to be 4 over 2, which is 1/2. All right, so this one is negative 1/2, and this one's 1/2. So parallel, perpendicular, or none. All right, parallel, we have to have the same slope, right? Do we have the same slope? Well, one of them's negative and the other one's positive, so no, it's not the same. Perpendicular, you have to have the opposite reciprocal. Well, we have the opposite, but what's the reciprocal of 1/2? It would be 2. All right, so is not perpendicular, so it's going to be neither of them. All right. Also need to be able to just look at the equation and identify if they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither. All right, so these are two different equations, right? One's got an intercept of -4, one's got an intercept of 1. However, they've got the same slope. This is y equals mx plus b. So they have the same slope, so they are parallel, right? If I have y equals 3x minus 4 and y equals 1/3 x plus 2, what are they going to be? Well, the slopes, that's a reciprocal of 3, but it's not the opposite, so this is going to be neither. All right. Now, if I was, let's see, if this was a negative, then it would be reciprocal. Perpendicular. All right. If I have y equals 2/3 x minus 4, y equals -3/2x. All right. They're the opposite and they're the reciprocal, so it's perpendicular. Okay. So just, you have to memorize the definition of parallel and perpendicular. Okay. Parallel is the same slope. Perpendicular is the opposite reciprocal slope. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good, let's see, this will be Thursday. So you got virtual Friday for my face-to-face kids. Make sure you treat it just like you're at school doing your work. All you have to do is just, it's a review sheet. So do that. And remember, on Friday from 11 to 12, if you just want to click on the little camera at the top of your Google Classroom, the classwork page, the little camera, click on it, and I will be there to help you. Okay? Okay, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe. All right? Wear your mask if you're around people you're not close to, all right? Get ready, come back face to face. Don't forget, all your missing work needs to be caught up when you come back from Thanksgiving break, all right? Or you could stay after with me until it's caught up. But I want to end on a good note. Have a great Thanksgiving, y'all. Enjoy your break. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot. Fridays, virtual Fridays. If virtual kids, face-to-face kids, if you need help, all right, come, go to Google Classroom, go onto classwork page. At the top of the page, a little camera, click on it at 11 o'clock on Friday. I'm there from 11 to 12 to answer any questions you have, okay? Be sure, use it, y'all. All right, I'm here. I have to come to school on Friday. All right? Y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Bye.